Good morning, friends! Today is Saturday, and this morning I'm just doing some work on the laptop. I'm waiting for my brother to come by in a little bit so we could go grab some lunch. I was really disappointed with the sushi place this time because it just felt like there was a lot of rice instead of sushi itself, and we've been coming here for a few years now, and I feel like it's gotten worse. And I gave it to a suggestion for the management team to look into that and see, because you don't want to just be eating rice. We're not here to eat rice, but hopefully they change that soon. So this next stop I'm going to be making is at the Honda dealer. I received a letter in the mail a few weeks ago saying that there is a recall on my car for the airbags. So I'm going to take it into the dealer today and see what's wrong with it, how long it's going to take to get it fixed, and what they're going to tell me. I had just dropped off my car at the service area of the Honda dealer, and they said it will take about 2 hours. So I said I'm gonna walk over to Target, because there's a Target nearby over here. And I was walking where all of a sudden I noticed this church, the church, and then I noticed it has this little backyard, and I said I'm going to sit here and I'm going to pray, because I have questions that I want answers for, and just have some spiritual time, because I've been liking it kind of recently, and I really want to work on it again and make that connection. So I'm going to sit here for a little bit and just kind of pray and talk to God. I've kind of already gotten a little bit emotional because there's a lot going on. So yeah, so I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit, and maybe I will end up going to Target. Maybe I'll spend my entire time here before they call me and tell me that my car is ready. But for now, I'm here. You know what? Honestly, I couldn't even be happier. So yeah. So guys, we finally have a clean car. Like, I feel so sorry, my baby. I've like neglected you. But car looks great. Holy cow, why is this on? Shit. Okay, all right. Okay, we are good. Okay, let's go to, I think I want to go to Costco for a moment. Where the hell was Costco? I think it's that way. I want to go to Costco for only like a couple things. I really want to go to buy, they have like pre-made salads. So I want to go buy those pre-made salads, and then in my office at work, I like to have I have a little basket, and I fill or keep that basket filled with like chocolates. So I'm running low on my chocolates. Like my chocolates, staff goes through them so quickly, and I don't mind because it's there for them to take it and eat it. So I'm gonna go restock on some candy and chocolate. Normally I would go to, there is like this chocolate and candy store in downtown LA, and I go there to get them because you could buy it in like bulk. But since I think it's closed at the moment, and I do not feel like driving to downtown LA, because if you guys are from LA, you know driving in downtown LA, it takes like preparation, and mentally you have to be like ready for it, because you know it's just a lot of traffic, a lot of one-way streets. And when I do go, I like to go like early in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Today is Sunday, and it is so cloudy and gloomy outside here in LA. It's about 9:10 in the morning. I'm going to a 9:30 yoga class right now. You know, yesterday, we're gonna drive so we're not late, but if you remember yesterday, I had taken my car to the dealership because there was a recall on my passenger airbag. So I had a few hours to kill, and I was gonna go to Target and like Aldi to kill some of those hours. But as I was walking towards Target, I like stumbled across this Catholic church. And I mean, I'm not Catholic, I'm Christian, but they are very similar in many ways. So I don't have a problem with going to a Catholic church if that's the only one available, and praying or sitting in there and spending some time. But it was such a experience for me. And I say this because I've always had God in my life, but I want to say the last few years I have not been I don't want to use the word good Christian, but I have not been a devoted or dedicated Christian. I haven't been spending a lot of time with him, and it bothers me. I like made a promise to myself, saying that this year I'm going to, not even this year, like today, when I get back to yoga, I'm going to spend some time with God. It's just, he is the answer, and I know he's the answer, and I don't know why I have just not been talking to him. Things we are gonna do today: we're going to yoga, and then I'm gonna come home. I need to make a grocery list. I I don't want to just go to the grocery store, and I'm mainly going to go to Trader Joe's and Aldi. I just don't want to go to the grocery store when I don't have a list because I feel like I'm all over the place. I already know what I'm going to make to take for work the next few days. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to do yoga, groceries, cook, just relax for the evening because I have work tomorrow morning. It's Monday. But yeah, see you guys in a minute. Hey guys, so I just got back from yoga class and I'm gonna make myself a breakfast and lunch because it's like 12:30 in the afternoon. I didn't have any breakfast, but I'm gonna make some eggs with goat cheese and spinach. So let's get started. I just went on a little grocery haul. I stopped by Aldi and got like a few things. I feel like Aldi is my place to go when I need some snacks and I just want to grab a couple of things. I think they have like really nice snacks. I don't think they're 100% healthy, but they have like this one like chocolate cookie with coconut that I'll show you in a moment that I absolutely die for. Like I could eat like 4 to 5 of them at one time. But and then I stopped by Trader Joe's and picked up some stuff so that I'm gonna be cooking right now in a few minutes. I want to make some lunch for work the next few days. I want to make some vegetables with the sausage I bought from Costco yesterday, and I kind of feel like making some tomato basil soup. I feel like that would be really nice and hearty and warmy to have today, since it's like just super cold, and I think it's gonna be cold the next couple of days out here in LA. So I'll show you what I got from Aldi and Trader Joe's, and then I'm gonna get started with some cooking. I saw these and I honestly was like, I know they're not healthy, but it said blue cheese buffalo, and that was kind of like done for me. But actually, let's try that. I'm really curious now to see how this is. They're like Cheeto Puffs. I'm curious. Oh wow, The buffalo. OMG. That's really good. Really good. It's so fresh too. Buffalo chips. Got some mushrooms. I got a bottle of vinegar. So a little tip and trick. When I'm cooking, I like to pour a little bit of vinegar in like a small container. Like this size type of little bowl. I like to pour vinegar in it, and when I'm cooking I leave it out in the kitchen because it helps with like absorbing all the smells of the cooking so it doesn't stay inside your place and consume it. So it absorbs all the cooking smells, so your place is not overbearing with the smell of everything you just cooked. But so I got some vinegar. I saw these coconut macaroons and I'm PMSing, so I wanted to buy everything that my heart desired. I got a bag of these metally potatoes. These are like $2.99. I feel like at Trader Joe's or anywhere else they're like at least $3.99. So I'm going to use that for my cooking today. So these are the cookies that I absolutely crave and love from Aldi. Because, well, it's not an Aldi brand, but you can find it at Aldi. It's the caramel coconut fudge cookies. Oh my god, they are so good. I'm not gonna have some right now because I'm loving that buffalo taste in my mouth with the puff chips just a moment ago. But these are definitely one of my favorite things to like snack on or to take to work so that after lunch I could just eat something sweet. But that's pretty much all I got from Aldi. I didn't get much. So now we're going to go and see what I got from Trader Joe's. This here. So first thing is I got a bag of baby spinach. It's always like a staple of mine when I'm at Trader Joe's or if I go grocery shopping is to grab a... Then I got some fresh basil. I'm going to use this most likely for the soup I'm going to make, which is tomato basil soup. I bought 2 yellow onions. These are yellow onions. This is also another staple of mine when I go to Trader Joe's is to buy the organic mini Persian cucumbers. I guess these aren't the Persian ones, but cucumbers are a must for me. I was craving some salsa, so I saw this one. It's the double roasted salsa from Trader Joe's, and I'm gonna try it out. I haven't tried this out yet. I know last year they had the Bloody Mary salsa, and that one was so good, but I guess it was seasonal and I haven't seen it for almost a year now, and I'm really hoping they bring it back soon because I'm gonna buy like jars and jars of it. Next I got 2 apples. Bought a can of diced tomatoes to make for my tomato basil soup today. Okay, so if you're a coffee lover or an espresso lover, you have to try these espresso beans. Like, I've tried espresso beans before, and these are absolutely my favorite and the top of the list for me. And you could get these at Trader Joe's. They're like 99 cents for this bag. But these coffee beans are so yummy. Oh my god. I saw this from a YouTuber, this hummus. It's the organic spicy avocado hummus. It's smooth and creamy, and apparently all the ingredients are supposed to be very healthy and clean. So I decided to pick it up and try it out. Something I could also snack on with like some carrots or some chips. Picked up some vegetable broth for my tomato basil soup. And then I have heard of these coconut smoothies from Trader Joe's. I bought 2 of them to try them out and see how I like them, but I'll let you guys know later on. But yeah. And And that's pretty much it from what I got from Trader Joe's. I had a bunch of stuff from last week's grocery shopping. Now let's get cooking. Here are the ingredients I'm going to use to make my tomato basil soup. We've got some garlic over here, 1 yellow onion, some basil, chopped tomatoes in a can, red pepper, a vegetable broth to put some in for the soup, some pink Himalayan salt, red chili pepper, and a mango. This specific tomato basil recipe I found on YouTube from a YouTuber named Grace Denny, and I believe she's from Ireland, and so I just kind of tweaked it a little bit for my liking and make myself a tomato basil soup. The first step for the tomato basil soup, I like to always just start off by roasting the red bell pepper. I just put it on a baking sheet and then I turn my oven to the highest temperature possible, and I basically let this cook or stay in the oven until it's pretty much black, like the skin has turned charcoal black, and then I'll remove it and peel it up. So first step is to turn on the oven and pre-warm. Time to come out. Definitely want it to be charred like this. You could even do it some more, but I found that this was just fine for me. And I wanted to throw it in the soup already so I could start cooking. After you've let your red pepper cool and you've peeled off the skin, simply just grab it and toss it in your soup. Oops. just like that. Give it a nice stir. Close the lid on top of the soup. I'm gonna let this simmer for probably a good 45 minutes. Meanwhile, this is simmering. I'm going to move on to the next dish. I'm going to make some veggies with beef sausage. That's what I plan on taking to work for lunch the next 3 days. So while this is simmering, I'm going to start prepping the ingredients and then start cooking it. So I just turned off the stove for the tomato basil soup. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit, and then I'm gonna throw it into the blender so that it could blend. Next, we're moving on to sauteing the veggies for the beef sausage dish. I've already peeled some of the small potatoes, chopped up some garlic, and chopped up some onion, and we're just gonna put it on top of the stove. Toss in the potatoes since those could take a little bit of a while to cook, so that they could start cooking, and then we'll toss in the garlic and chopped onions. Onions next. Oh, there we go. You know what? Bring down the heat a little bit. Next, I'm gonna toss in some chopped red peppers. We're gonna make this a nice and healthy dish, okay? Like, that's the plan. Vegetables are sauteing, I'm going to start chopping the beef sausages. This is the one that I had bought from Costco yesterday, and it is chicken water ranch. It's 100% grass-fed beef, and it's a polished sausage. So it came in like 3 of these. I let one stay in the refrigerator last night so it could thaw and I could use it to cook today. But this has like super clean ingredients. It only has, so okay, listen to this. It has grass-fed beef, water, less than 2% of the following: sea salt, vinegar, spices including paprika, celery powder, garlic powder, and cherry powder. That's it. Like, you can't get any cleaner than this. It has no nitrates. It has none of those really bad ingredients in here. So it also makes for a perfect meal. Just chop them up, saute them with some vegetables, and you've got a lunch meal for the next few days for work. So the veggies finished sauteing, and I turned off the stove and I put the veggies aside. The soup is still in the pot. I'm still letting it cool down before I throw it in the blender behind me and blend it. Right now I'm just going to sizzle a little bit of that beef sausage on the stove top with some oil, and then I'm going to toss it in with the veggies and then pack my meal for the next 3 days. I'm going to let this warm up for a moment, and then I'm going to get the sausages over. Honestly, these like only need like 1 minute to cook on each side and you're done. I don't think I can get any simpler than that. Like seriously, it didn't even take a minute. Like look at that. It's nearly almost cooked. Done. Right guys, and that is it for this weekend's little video. I am done cooking and cleaning. I'm gonna spend probably like an hour just doing some YouTube work, and then after that I'm going to unwind. I really want to read my Bible and spend time with God tonight and start doing that on a daily, because like I said earlier, I feel like it's just really missing from my life, and I want it back in my life. So I'm going to spend some time doing that, and then I'm going to go to sleep since tomorrow morning I got to be up bright and early. But I hope you had a wonderful weekend also, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a good night.